Welcome back to Diecast Overhaul. Today we got a 1974 Dodge Charger. Plastic base car. I already have the post drilled out here. Get this taken apart. Solid glass, so I don't have to worry about the interior. Wheels got replacements. These ones are pretty crusty. And the inside as well. All right, let's get this stripped. As you can see, this paint just does not want to come off. So we'll just let it sit for a while. We'll come back to it. While we let the paint soak in the stripper, we'll get started on the base. Got the Greenlight wheels that we're gonna put on it. Just gotta make the axle tubes for it. So we'll get to that next. Gotta clear out room for the axle tubes. Same to the other end. Get these axles glued in. Oop, big glove. Spray with some Instaset. Just get off. Paint is not coming off at all. Not even bubbling. Let's get the wheels on. Oh no. Some crusties in the axle tube there. Oh snap. This thing's gonna look fresh. Alright, looks like the stuff kind of dried up on it, but it does look like it started to get some clear coat. Lifted off some clear coat. It'll work a little bit better now. So it hit me as I was washing the body and trying to get it scuffed up to get hit with more stripper. I never test fitted it. to make sure it fits. And what I was worried about. All right, gonna have to pop the axle tubes back out and get them a little bit lower. That'll be the best way without having to dig up the body a little bit. Always remember to test fit. Lesson learned. All right. Now 1 step forward, 3 steps back. Let's get these trimmed down just a little bit lower and then test fit again before we glue. Another reason it looks like it's gone up, I gotta glue it in place. It's just kind of flap around, but they will fit now. Now time to glue them in. Finally, back on track. And fits good. Now we can go back to stripping the body of this paint that just does not want to come off. I did scrub it with the wire brush, scuffed it up pretty good. All right, finally got all the paint off this. I do want to do a better paint job than the last one. So I am gonna sand this down really well. I'm gonna do a little wet sand with some 800, and then I'm gonna use a primer on it. There's a lot of details on the body that now are shown that the old paint was kind of covering up. Kind of want to get rid of these up top here, so I'll see if I can get those smoothened out too. But I will start with the wet sand 800. Get this all wet. It's a bit better. Nice smoother body line. Do gotta file all the posts, smooth them out. Let's get some holes drilled in this. Gonna give it a nice soapy bath, get it scrubbed up here, and get it ready for primer. Got the glass nice and squeaky clean. Does have a few scratches. I'm not gonna really mess with it too much. So how that turned out last time. So I guess I'll kind of just deal with it. I mean, you can't really see through anyway, so we'll just leave it the way it is. Got a few coats of primer on this. Gonna let it dry for a while before I wet sand it. Trying to get a nice smooth finish I want definitely to look a lot better than that last one we did. Should be pretty fresh once this is all finished up. Really like the color I'm going to be using on it. I think you guys will like it a lot. Gonna get this all wet sanded, get it all nice and wet, so we can get a nice smooth finish on this one. Being very careful. Shot a couple coats of silver metallic on there. Once it dries, get it wet sanded. We'll be able to put on that final coat of the actual color, and it should shine through pretty nice. Can't wait to see how this looks. Hot damn, this thing came out perfect. Absolutely love it. Took a lot more time with the prep work on it, sanding it down, wet sanding, and a lot of time put into this one. I did go back and used some of the liquid chrome pen and did that on the grill. You'll see it as it turns around here. Also did a little bit of used black marker for the grill. Touched that up a little bit, gave it some accents, and this one just unbelievable. The camera doesn't even do it justice. It looks way better in person, but even on camera it does look pretty good. So thanks again for watching, you guys.